Hello crafty friends, welcome to another Use Up Your Paper Scraps video. So I went through yesterday's piles of pastel paper scraps and I used these dies, some square postage stamp and rectangular postage stamp dies to cut down most of those scraps. So I've got three nice piles of pastel postage stamps. Now I'm not planning on using all of these today, so some of them are going to end up in one of my empty photo boxes for use at a later date. And I've taken 9 squares of the pink, put them on some low-tack masking tape just to hold them still, and I'm going to stamp some flowers on them. I'm using StazOn because I may use some pens to colour them in and I don't want the ink to run. These stamps, if I remember correctly, I got at Hobbycraft and they are tonic stamps. Can't remember the name of the set though, but they're delicate little flowers. StazOn's a really quick drying ink, so it's useful for things like this where you want to handle your stamping. It can stain your stamps, and I've heard that it can damage photopolymer stamps, but I've never actually had a problem with it, so I don't know about that. So now for some rectangular orange ones and a larger stamp. Now I've got 9 green squares, I'm going to add some leaves. I've got a smaller one here which I can use to add a little bit of extra foliage here and there, just sort of coming in from the sides. Now I was wondering about doing another Stamping September where all of September's videos feature stamping in some way. If that's something that's of interest to you, do let me know in the comments. And now for some blue or bluey green rectangles and a branch with some berries on. So I'm going to add the same stamp but coming in from the opposite corner. So I think what I wanted to do is some tone on tone colouring. So on the blue ones I'm going to use a blue brush pen, just a felt tip pen, to colour in the berries so they look darker. I'll use a green pen to colour in the leaves, a pinky red to colour in these pink flowers. I think I also do the leaves in green. And then on the orange ones, an orange pen. So I'm going to do that to the rest of them, and then once I've done all of them I'm going to spatter them with some metallic watercolour, and I'm going to use gold because it's my favourite, and I'll leave those to dry naturally. I don't need to worry about blow drying them because I've got lots of colouring to do, and I'll come back to you when these are all done. Right, let's make a card. I've got 3 of each postage stamp here, all ready to go. I've also cut some gold postage stamps and I'm going to emboss them with an embossing folder. Got some nice florals on just to add a bit of shimmer, shine and texture. There we go, they're looking pretty. So I'm thinking 3 rows of postage stamps like this in order, just starting with a different one at the top each time. This is a 5x7 linen textured card blank, and then maybe on top of that a little bit of shimmer and shine and a sentiment. Please excuse the banging, the kid next door is playing football again. So I'm going to mark the middle 2.5 inches and then very lightly in pencil draw a line, and I'll start with the middle row, and then I can get the other two spaced properly. Hopefully the stamps have got a little point in their middle, so I can line that up on my pencil line. And I'll add the green, and hopefully this space is about the same as that space. Then I'll add the pink and the orange, just making sure this and this are roughly equal. I'll press them down with some non-stick sticker release paper. And before I do anything else, I'll erase the pencil marks. I'm going to mark halfway between the edge of the stamp at the end, and again add a pencil line, and the same here. And then I can get the other two rows in. Just erase again all the pencil marks. For my sentiment, I've got this "Sending You So Much Love," and I stamped and die cut this with a stitched rectangle die. I'm thinking a little cluster of gold stamps about 1/3 of the way down the card, and then some glue on the back of the sentiment, and that can go about there. Again, about 1/3 of the way down the card. I'm just thinking in some of the open spaces on the gold, I'm going to add some Nouveau drops in Morning Dew. So they look cloudy at the moment, but they will dry completely clear and look like glass drops or water droplets. It just does a little something extra to that sentiment area, because it's quite a busy card. It's not clean and simple by any stretch of the imagination, so it just needs a little something to draw the eye, something extra to draw the eye. So there you go, one 5x7 inch card. Very happy with that, love the stamps. I'm going to toddle off now and make a bunch of other cards using the other postage stamps that I stamped and coloured. So first up, a 4x6 card. I added the postage stamps overlapping, coming in from the top and coming up from the bottom, creating a nice bit of empty space. I then added a large square gold dry embossed postage stamp and a thanks on top of that. If this big square isn't to your taste, you could omit that and just add a sentiment in the middle of this white space here. I didn't add any Nouveau drops to this one because I didn't feel that it needed it. For this 4x6 card, I've done a diagonal design. So I've just added the stamps in a higgledy-piggledy arrangement in that diagonal. I added my sentiment about 1/3 of the way up the card and my Nouveau Morning Dew drops in amongst all the postage stamps. Not clean because there's not that much white space, but very simple. This one is kind of a higgledy-piggledy design. We've got a swoop of postage stamps coming in from the bottom and working our way up to the top. It created this little hole here, which I added my sentiment to, and I used some Nouveau drops to draw the eye up through the design. And finally, this is a bit more clean and simple because I kept all the postage stamps over to the right, and I've got this lovely empty white space here over to the left. And I've overlapped the stamps, added my sentiment 1/3 of the way down, centred 1/3 of the way in, and then my Nouveau drops. And that's 5 cards made from 9 of each of these postage stamps. I've put the rest in this pot, as I said, and I'll be dipping into that in future videos. So if you'd like to see more from me on this front and other card making ideas, then do subscribe and ring the notification bell, and I'll see you back here very soon for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.